Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you all for meeting with me today. I know the weather is gorgeous outside, so I will try and keep this as brief as possible. Mm. Also, with the nice weather comes allergies, so please bear with me. I will try not to cough through this entire presentation. I have my cough drops and my water, so hopefully I am prepared. My name is Nicole Barton. I would like to talk to you today about some of the students and families that we have at Dalma Elementary and some of the ways that I think that we can better support and meet their diverse needs. Um, so I'm going to begin. I want to talk just a little bit about our town and our area. Um, so if you live in Ottumwa or are from Ottumwa, visited, you are probably familiar with the fact that Ottumwa is divided into northern and southern halves by the Des Moines River. So we have what most residents refer to as the north side and the south side of town. On the north side of town, we have four elementary schools that serve students in grades K through 5. And then we also have the Ottumwa High School for students in grades 9 through 12. On the south side of town, there are also four schools. However, these schools are arranged just a little bit differently in the way that the students are arranged in the buildings and the learning that is facilitated in those buildings as well. So, of those four schools, there is an early child care center that provides services for preschoolers ages 3 and 4, and that's for all 3 and 4-year-olds in our community, as that's our district's only preschool facility. Um, there is also an elementary school on the south side of town that serves students in grades 2 through 5. There's the middle school that serves students in grades 6 through 8, and then there's Dalma Elementary, and we serve kindergarten and first grade students. All of these, um, all of these schools on the south side are in close proximity of each other, which makes it very convenient for families, especially families with multiple children going to different buildings. Um, Another program that the district offers for these students is childcare services. So there is a Primetime Youth Care program, and it is located in our elementary building on the south side. And along with that program, the district provides transportation for those students. So students that need early morning care because their parents work before school starts, they would go to the elementary school and we would ensure that they would get to whatever school they need to be at on time. And then likewise, after school, for those who need that after care, after school care. So that's a great program that our district offers for our students and really supports a lot of our families in our community. Um, At Dalma, we see quite a bit of diversity, and of that diversity is socioeconomic status. Um, so, in our town of Ottumwa, the overall poverty rate is 19.47%, with about 24.3% of that are young children who are living below the poverty level. In addition, we have 19.34% of households in our community that are receiving food assistance benefits from the state. When we compare that to Dalma Elementary, which has a school population of 333 students, 40% qualify for free lunch, while only 1% qualifies for reduced lunch. So this indicates that 40%, nearly half of our students at Dalma, are coming from households with incomes that are below 130% of the federal poverty level. Um, As I said, we do see much diversity at Dalma. Dalma was ranked in the top 20% for most diverse public school in Iowa, and it received a diversity score of 48%. Um, if we look at the 2018-2019 school year's demographics, we see that 67% of our students are Caucasian, 27% are Hispanic, 5% are African American students, and 1% of our students are of mixed race. Additionally, of these 333 students, approximately 28.19% of them are ELL students. In Ottumwa, the dominant language spoken is English, with 83% of our residents. 12% of our residents do speak Spanish, and 5% of our residents speak another language. So if we look at that, we have 17% of our population that speaks another language altogether, where Dalma, we have 28.19% of our students are ELL students. So that's quite a few of our students that are coming from homes where families speak little to no English. So I really think that this is an area that would benefit our students in our school. Um, if we were to take steps and look into programs that could maybe better facilitate these needs for um, our families. Just real quick, I want to talk just a little bit about our employment opportunities in Ottumwa and our labor force. So Ottumwa has a labor force participation rate of 62.4%, with an employment rate of about 58.4%. So that indicates that 62.4% of our current town population is available and eligible for work. Um, I guess eligible for work. Um, while we have 58.4% of our population that are actually employed, um, while 6.3% are unemployed. Ottumwa employs 11.3 thousand people, which has actually declined from 11.4 thousand. The largest industry opportunities in Ottumwa are manufacturing employment, which employs about 2,700 people, healthcare and social assistance, which employs about 1,800 people, and retail employment, which employs about closer to 1,400 people. So, um, when we think about these demographics, and I kind of think back to my experience, my education experience, they are somewhat different than what I experienced growing up. I grew up in a two-parent household with both my parents who had stable employment, income, and socioeconomic status. I don't recall much diversity during my education as far as racial, ethnic, and cultural goes. However, um, one thing that was present that is still present today are the ranges of socioeconomic statuses among families in our schools. Today, there is much more need for programs that provide a variety of supports for our families, such as food programs or clothing programs, transportation services, English language learning services, translation services. You know, those things weren't um, as needed during my education. So this is something that has changed, and we need to be innovative and keep coming up with ways to support our families and make sure they know that we're there for them and that we care. So, on that note, I have come up with three programs that I think would be beneficial to our families and our students, um, and that I would like to see implemented in our school. Um, The first program that I would like to suggest is a school food pantry. I would love to see a food pantry in every school that is available for all low income families, all those who qualify. I just think that this is a great program. By allowing families to shop once a week, it would help ensure that our students are provided with enough healthy and nutritious meals for the week or the weekend, depending on their family's needs, their situations. Um, and it would give us just one less thing to worry about when our students are not at school. Um, I also think that this would be a great opportunity to involve our students in. I think that there's much to be learned from the process of preparing and organizing and working um, to help others. And I think that this would be a great learning opportunity for our students. The next program that I would like to suggest is called Operation Backpack. And this program provides children in need with a new backpack filled with grade specific school supplies. Um, I think this is another really great program. It makes sure that our students are coming to school prepared to learn, they have what they need to be successful. Um, I think that um, we should, as a school, provide these applications for this program to all families at registration. Include them in their registration packets or at back to school night, have them available for our families to fill out. I think this is a great opportunity for our students, and it will really help ensure that all of our students have what they need to learn and be successful. Um, the last program that I would like to suggest for our school is called iReady. And iReady is an integrated blended learning program that saves teachers time and personalizes learning for all students. What's great about this program is it's designed with ELL students in mind. Their principles um, are to ensure that ELL students acquire content knowledge while also acquiring language through culturally responsive content. They want to make sure that they provide the right amount of scaffolding to help support English language learners and that they have enough um, prior knowledge to build on to achieve their independence. And they uh, sorry, excuse me. They also want to make sure they offer multiple opportunities for English language learners to acquire and use language that moves them towards greater complexity. With iReady, there are two types of assessments. iReady Diagnostics, which is an adaptive assessment designed to provide teachers with accountable insights into students' needs. It offers a complete picture of the student's performance and growth. It eliminates the process and need for multiple testings. Um, let's see. The other assessment offered by iReady is the Standards Mastery Assessment. And this provides flexible assessments designed to measure grade level standards. It's built to map the scope and sequence of standards mastery, uh, and it allows educators to quickly um, identify when reteaching and remodeling is necessary and needed. Um, in addition, um, uh, to the assessments, iReady provides engaging online reading and mathematics instruction that meets students where they are in their learning. It encourages them to develop new skills as well as provides teacher resources that are linked to each student's iReady diagnostic results and complements their personalized learning path and iReady instruction. The iReady program integrates powerful assessments and rich insights with effective and engaging instruction in reading and mathematics to address students' individual needs. It empowers teachers every day to make more informed instructional decisions, and it motivates students with access to their own personalized path of growth. Um, you can learn more about this program at www.curriculumassociates.com. I think that this is a great program and definitely worth a look into. So, on that, I would like to thank you all for being here and listening to what I had to say and taking into consideration these three great programs that I think would definitely benefit and support our families and students at our school and overall really raise our family engagement and student success. Thank you.